A participating taxpayer must disclose and pay all delinquent taxes and 50% of the applicable interest. Payment for the entire liability and filing of all delinquent tax returns must be received prior to the beginning of the amnesty period or after the close of the amnesty program. Payment is considered timely if received electronically or postmarked on or before June 18, 2010. Abatements of 50% of interest and all penalties only apply to tax returns due for eligible tax periods prior to June 30, 2009. However, all tax returns and payments due after June 30, 2009 must still be filed and the tax paid for a taxpayer to retain his or her eligibility. Payment of all taxes and interest eligible for the amnesty program must be received by the last day of the amnesty period, June 18, 2010. A taxpayer will be requested to make payment electronically when filing an amnesty return online. Electronic payments may be made using ACH debit, ACH credit, or credit card. Other acceptable methods of payment include certified check, money order, or cash. A taxpayer who claims making a single payment would be a serious financial hardship will be allowed to make a payment of half of the amnesty total liability and pay the balance in 2 payments on or before the conclusion of the amnesty program. Payments on interest and penalties made prior to the amnesty period before April 26, 2010 are not eligible for tax amnesty. There is no extension for the filing of missing tax returns and reports eligible for the amnesty program. All returns and reports are due by the last day of the amnesty period, June 18, 2010. Taxpayers who enter into duly approved and executed deferred payment plans with the Department are eligible to participate in the amnesty program. However, they are limited to the relief from penalty and half of the interest that remains on their payment plan balance as of the date of final tax payment, and they must complete payment of the entire delinquency by the close of the amnesty period. The relief will not be based on their original balances of tax, penalty, and interest at commencement of the payment plan. The Department may reimpose all penalty and interest abated during the amnesty period if either of the following occurs within 2 years of the conclusion of the amnesty period. The taxpayer becomes delinquent for 3 consecutive periods for semi-monthly, monthly, or quarterly filing or payment unless the taxpayer has timely filed administrative or judicial appeals for the tax delinquency, or the taxpayer becomes delinquent for more than 8 months on any filing of reports and/or payments due on an annual basis unless the taxpayer has timely filed administrative or judicial appeals for the tax delinquency. In the event an amnesty program is held in the future, a taxpayer participating in the amnesty program will be prohibited from participating in future amnesty programs. At the conclusion of the amnesty period, a 5% non-participation penalty will be imposed on all unpaid tax, penalty, and interest not paid in full during the amnesty period. Existing deferred payment plans, active appeals, and entities in bankruptcy will not be assessed in the additional 5% non-participation penalty. The Department may audit or investigate tax delinquencies reported and/or paid during the amnesty program. Any additional taxes assessed by the Department are subject to normal provisions pertaining to imposition of interest and penalties.
Viewing complete. Congratulations, you have finished the video presentation for this program. If you would like to take this course for credit, please proceed to our quizzer by using the checkout form below. Quizzer, please complete our checkout process found below to gain access to our quizzer. Your payment is submitted securely and you will receive an email receipt for your records. A passing grade of 70% or higher is required to earn CPE credit. You may retake the quiz as many times as necessary until such a grade is attained.